deep in the Anatolian plains of southeastern Turkey, a discovery was made that would rewrite the history of human civilization. It's a place that shouldn't exist, a site so old it predates writing, pottery, and even the wheel. This is the story of Göbekli Tepe, the world's first temple. For decades, we believed that agriculture was the catalyst for civilization. Humans settled down, grew crops, and only then, with a stable food supply, did they have the time and resources to build complex societies and monumental structures. Göbekli Tepe turns this entire theory on its head. It wasn't until 1994 that a German archaeologist named Klaus Schmidt took a second look. He recognized the telltale signs of prehistoric flint and knew he was standing on something extraordinary. What he uncovered was not a settlement, but a massive ceremonial complex, built by hunter-gatherers an astonishing 12,000 years ago. Imagine this, a time when most of humanity lived in small, nomadic bands. Yet here, on this barren hilltop, they gathered to achieve something monumental. They quarried, moved, and erected enormous T-shaped pillars of limestone, some weighing up to 10 tons and standing over 18 feet tall. These pillars were arranged in large circular enclosures, some measuring 65 feet across. And these aren't just plain stones. They are intricately carved with stunning reliefs of animals: foxes, snakes, wild boars, gazelles, and birds. These aren't the animals they typically hunted for food, suggesting a deeper, symbolic meaning. Some pillars even feature abstract human-like figures, with arms carved along their sides and hands meeting above their belts. Are these stylized representations of people, or perhaps depictions of powerful gods or ancestral spirits? The level of craftsmanship is simply breathtaking, especially when you consider it was all done with simple flint tools. The sheer scale of the project is mind-boggling. Archaeologists estimate that it would have taken hundreds of people working together over many years to build just one of these enclosures. This implies a level of social organization and shared purpose that we never thought possible for hunter-gatherer societies. How did they coordinate such a massive workforce without a central authority or a written language? What compelled them to undertake such a colossal task? This is the central mystery of Göbekli Tepe. It seems it was the need for a shared belief system, a place to come together for ritual and ceremony, that drove humans to innovate and cooperate on a massive scale. It was the temple that came first, and perhaps the city and agriculture followed. The need to feed the hundreds of workers who gathered here may have been the very impetus for cultivating wild grains, kick-starting the agricultural revolution that would forever change our world. So, what happened at Göbekli Tepe? Was it a pilgrimage site, an astronomical observatory, a center for shamanistic rituals? We find no evidence of permanent settlement here, no houses, no hearths, no trash pits. It was purely a sacred place. The animal carvings might represent guardians, totems, or even celestial constellations. The T-shaped pillars themselves could be stylized human figures, perhaps representing the ancestors or gods who gathered in these circles. The truth is, we don't know for sure, and that's part of its enduring allure. Even more mysterious is how it ended. After about 1,000 years of use, the people who built Göbekli Tepe did something extraordinary. They deliberately buried it. They filled the entire complex with tons of earth, stone, and animal bones, preserving it perfectly for millennia until its rediscovery. Why would they entomb their own sacred creation? Was it to protect it? Or was it a ritual act, marking the end of an era and a belief system? This final act is perhaps the site's greatest enigma. Excavations at Göbekli Tepe are far from complete. What we've seen so far is just the tip of the iceberg. Geophysical surveys have revealed at least 16 more circular enclosures still buried beneath the hill. Each one could hold new clues to unlock the secrets of our earliest ancestors and the birth of religion and society. Every stone uncovered brings us closer to understanding the minds of the people who lived 12,000 years ago. Göbekli Tepe isn't just an archaeological site, it's a testament to the human spirit's timeless quest for meaning. It shows us that long before we built cities or planted fields, we were dreamers, artists, and engineers, driven by a powerful need to connect with something larger than ourselves. It challenges us to rethink who we are and where we come from, proving that the story of civilization is far older and more complex than we ever imagined. The Hill of the Navel, as its name translates, truly is the birthplace of a new world. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey back in time. What do you think the purpose of Göbekli Tepe was? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this exploration into our ancient past, please like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into history's greatest mysteries. See you next time.